Hey Sonic, how you doing? Welcome in.
You walk now upon the stones of my temple, whence many gates lead. And know that I have other temples, for my garden is greater than your eye can encompass. And all these worlds I made for you.
Okay, so we have a lot going on here. This is the temple he was talking about. We came out of one, and here we have what looks to be... So this seems to be like some sort of hub. And in this hub we have different worlds that have different puzzles. And we need to... There's also a red color. So there's 3 colors, green, yellow, and red. I'm trying to... Are they like difficulty based on the color? Or... Oh, here's actually a map. Wait. This says A. So, A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And in World 1, we have 3 done. There's still 4 to do. Okay. What is this? So this is for A. I missed y'all too. It's gonna be back. We need 4 green to unlock this door for A. There's also a boarded up one right here. Interesting. Which, to get these green pieces, we can go... We need to get the long one from 1. We need to get that one from 1. We need to get that one from 2 and that one from 2. And then we should be able to unlock A? Guess what? What? Chicken butt? No. Derg butt? I'm sorry. Okay, so 1 and 2. What are these? Huh? Okay, these use yellow. Oh no, what are... What? Okay, so I need those yellow pieces too, which... I mean, I can get 2 of what I need out of here. What other... Do I have another yellow piece? You got 4 of your wisdom teeth removed today. I had to get my wisdom teeth removed as well. Did you use the laughing gas? Because I know whenever I had that procedure done, they like really put me under some laughing gas, and that was amazing. Like, I don't remember that day at all. All I remember is waking up on the couch at home and going, I enjoy life. Okay, well, I guess we needed to go ahead and just finish all the puzzles here then, because we're going to need all of them, it seems like. I imagine we're going to need all of them anyway, but... I wonder what happens if we get these pieces before... Oh god, there's a lot of huggers over there. I wonder what happens if we get pieces before we actually need them? It'd be interesting. I wonder if it just, like, goes into, like, a inventory and they'll automatically be applied to a puzzle whenever we find it. Aw, thank you. Trio Bombasticus. I like how the UI for the collection goes away whenever we go into a puzzle room, because it knows that we're not really worried about that right now. I like that. That's some good design. No, sir. No hugs today. Especially not from you. Just kind of looking around, seeing if there's anything hidden. Three, 2, whee! I was gonna count down, but then you did it as I said too. I was like, no, I'm late. Okay, so what do we have here? We have one jammer. And we have 3... Oh, wait, I see what I need to do. I figured this out in the last one. This is easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Oh, I see. And then you unjam you. Well, that was surprisingly easy. Okay, that was the first one for whatever that, like, weird tripod thing is. It didn't work? What did it do work? Hello? There you go. I literally tested those like right before I started streaming. They were all working. Why does it not work? I'll figure it out. Okay, anyway, we got poking a sleeping lion. Oh, I see the sleeping lion is the thing that's already jammed. The hugger that's already jammed, but we also have a minigun we have to deal with. Okay. We do have one jammer here. Very interesting. I don't see anything else other than this jammer, so if we jam you, I'm going to guess, like, as soon as we pick this up, it's going to... Yeah, I saw that coming. Okay, so we need to figure out how to not get blown up when we grab that. Have we tested to see if the turrets will shoot the huggers? I don't know if we've... That might be the puzzle here, is to get the turret to shoot that, but how... Wait. Oh, I can... Just like the gates, I can double jam, and you stay jammed. And then I can go around here and do that. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. It would be interesting to test to see if you can get shot by that or not, though. Something tells me no. But, you know, I don't know. Yeah, you're not gonna even path into it, are you? And as soon as you lock onto me, I'm basically dead anyway. I think it's just an animation that plays. Okay, so we got one more piece, I think? No, we have like 2 more pieces to get out of this world, and then world 1 is complete. We're back here. Yes, this one. Striding the beaten path. I like how they all have names. Oh, hi. Do I have to... No hugs. I'll just go this way. Cool. I love that the sprint is like really fast. Okay, so we got a jammer, which is important. I know I can just run over here, and then you can probably go in there, and that'll lock you in there. Hopefully that'll be important later. Oh, there's the puzzle piece. Is this literally just to, like, lock you in there? It appears so. I'm gonna test something, though. Oh, you really come far, don't you? No, that's not gonna work. Just to see, because it seems like that was just... No! God, I could run it. Okay. Oh, I still have the puzzle piece. Okay, so we're good. So if I die after getting the puzzle piece, I still have it. I was trying to see if there's like anything hidden like inside there, because that seems like would be the perfect place to hide something. Okay, and this should be the last one. Peephole. I took a peep at this one earlier. Let's see how... Okay, so if I remember right, yeah, I can't take you through these purple barriers. So it seems like what I'm going to need to do... Ah, I already understand. Jam you. That lets me take this jammer out. And then I'll be able to jam you. Ooh, hi. I understand. And then I go back. And then I'll be able to jam you through there. Okay. Puzzles are making more sense. I'm getting the mechanics of the jammers down, that's for sure. I'm actually kind of dreading when these start to get more complicated, because I feel like they're gonna ramp up pretty fast. That should be all of the, Oh, look, we got a little star. So I guess we get a star if, like, we get all of them done. Nice, that's nice. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I guess let's go to World 2. And there's only 3 puzzles in World 2, which is interesting.
Let this...
What? Excuse me. That star was already there? Oh, it is already there. Okay. Yep, got another computer. I know. I accidentally got teleported back. I wish I wish there was a way to replay that dialogue. Loading library session. Okay. Go ahead and do list. Library archive is currently unavailable while system resources are redirected to handle incoming network messages. Use the access comms portal command to access network functions. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and run the troubleshooter. Man, we are playing IT both in real life and in game here. Hello, guest. Is there something I'd like to support session open? Is there something you'd like to help with today? Troubleshooting. I think you'd like help accessing network functions. The most common cause of network problems is holding insufficient account privileges. Please enter the admin password to authenticate your privileges. Trust no one. Let me in. Admin. QWERTY. God. Having admin as the admin password is the most admin thing ever. No. God. Trust no one? Login aborted. Too many failed attempts. Would you like to create a new admin account? Yes. Could I just, like, that's the most insecure thing. It's just, if someone fails to log into an admin account, you just automatically create a new one for them. Like, what? That's, what? In order to prevent unauthorized access to admin controls, please take a moment to prove you are not a bot. Oh. I see where this is going. I am a bot, though. That's the funny thing. Loading certification program. You will now be asked a series of inputs. To cohere with data protection legislation, You must consent to have your responses used to develop a broad psychometric profile. Raw response data will be deleted immediately. Your profile will only be made available to other administrators. Okay. Part 1 ready for user input. Please complete all fields. Please answer quickly and instinctively. Time is a factor in this assessment. Okay. Time is a factor. 2 + 2 = 4. Smiley face? What best describes a person? A rational animal. You're walking through the desert and come across a thirsty traveler. His eyes bulge from slow dehydration. That's a nice picture. You have water, but you're not sure how far it is to the next oasis. What do? Offer half the water. That's a very bot answer, isn't it? Part 1 certification process is now complete. You will receive a notification when Part 2 has been generated. Oh, nice, and we got access to the list now. Okay. I did a very bot answer for the water question, because it was like, there's 2 people. You have water. You don't know how far it is. How much do you offer? Well, there's 2 people, so you offer half of it. That's half and half and... Ian.email. From Frank Nagati to Miles Nagati, Dan Nagati. Subject, Ian. My first day at the Institute for Applied Neomatics. Oh, IAN. Okay, Ian. On the way to work, I'm terrified. What if they don't like me? What if they're all geniuses and I'm a complete buffoon? Maybe they were just kidding about letting me work there. Trembling, I walk in, and right at the entrance, there's a life-size poster of Jeff Goldblum. What the hell? Then I get it. Institute for Applied Neomatics. Ian. Dr. Ian Malcolm from Jurassic Park movies. Jeff Goldblum. Dr. Sarabhai shows up, smiling. We were trying to find a cool acronym back when the Institute was founded. She says, INAN, IAPN, INAPNO. It all sounded stupid. But we didn't just want to call it Ian because, well, that's a name. Then someone made a joke about calling it Jeff, and it kind of stuck. So we're officially called Ian, but if you hear anyone referring to Jeff, that's our internal name. I guess, I know, Bloody Geeks. After that conversation, I wasn't so scared anymore. That is actually a great introduction to a new job. Holy crap, I would like, that just a complete icebreaker. I love that. So that's the second one we've gotten about the Institute for Applied Neomatics. So I'm wondering if like these like different like articles are going to be like different storylines that we're following, kind of similar to how we're following different QR code names as well. Athena analysis.html. Note 1, novel's first sentence. She woke up in an impossible place, knowing nothing, signifies more than the beginning of another amnesia-based mystery, though we should not go so far as to read the entire work as allegory. Rather, while taking the science-fictional novice at the core of the narrative at face value, we should... Huh? I did not comprehend that. Wait, novel's first sentence. She woke up in an impossible place, knowing nothing, signifies more than the beginning of another amnesia-based mystery. Okay, note 2, having no inherent knowledge of the nature of the world, forced to rely on what we are told by others and what our own subjective, flawed, limited senses tell us. Social reality, belief, and objective reality, matter, come into conflict. What? Note 3, when in chapter 16, A Second Awakening in the Kingdom of Artemis, the protagonist questions her mentor on the... Note 4, a more meaningful interpretation can only be achieved through synthesis of... I am so lost with this one. I'm not sure. Maybe that'll make more sense as we get more articles later around the similar. Talos principle.txt. Oh, here we go. Whether it is true that Daedalus constructed the giant Talos, or as others say, he was the creation of Hephaestus. That's the Greek god Hephaestus. I read a lot of Percy Jackson, so I do know Greek gods. What we may be certain of is that he was made of bronze, and he had but one vein, within which flowed a liquid substance like blood, which some claim was quicksilver and others assert was ichor, such as flows in the veins of gods. The loss of that liquid caused him to die, as a man dies when he loses his blood. May we not then say that Talos, though created as a machine or a toy, had all the essential properties of a man? He moved of his own volition, he spoke and could be spoken to, had wishes and desires. Indeed, in the tale of the Argonauts, that was the cause of his downfall. If then a machine may have all the properties of a man and act as a man while driven only by the ingenious plan of its construction and the interaction of its materials according to the principles of nature, then does it not follow that man may also be seen as a machine? This contradicts all the schools of metaphysics, yet even the most faithful philosopher cannot live without his blood. And we're playing as a machine, and what I'm assuming is a simulation after the destruction of Earth. Where there is it seems like we're like everything here is like questioning, are we human, are we machine, do we have consciousness, do we have a soul? Because like that whole, like, I was literally just commenting, like, the funny thing is I am a dragon playing I am a what most people would perceive to be a conscious living being, not a machine. And I am playing a machine in the game, and we went through that questionnaire where it was trying to determine if we were a machine or if we were a human being. And I answered in a way where I was instantly like, oh no, it's gonna think I'm a machine. So it's like, wait, if I'm answering it that way, does that mean a machine would not answer it that way? Or like, am I a machine? Or like, it's like, oh, okay. As we go, this is gonna be so cool to like think about. What the heck was that? This would be so cool to think about as we like go further into this and get more and more questions. Okay, we got a puzzle room right here. Hall of Windows. We got a jammer. A second jammer. Okay. So, huh? I would have thought that was just a rendering glitch if there wasn't a sound effect. Okay. Simulation confirmed. The simulation actually is glitching. Holy crap. Okay, I'm gonna assume we do this, so that way we can take this jammer all the way through here. Let's jam that. Let me see if I can I angle this to where it hits? I can jam that. And then now let me take this jammer through here. Put it right there as I'm looking around. Okay, things are just glitching. Okay. I mean, I think I solved it pretty well, don't you think? So I can just do that. And then there's these. Nice.
Good. You are learning, as is your purpose. But your choices must be your own. Therefore, I will not guide you, unless it is necessary.
Unless it is necessary. Okay. Like, this world is so open. Like, there's actually a lot here. Are those gonna be like other worlds we go to? Like, this is world 2, that's gonna be world 3, that's gonna be world... Is that what this is? Can I see, like, world 1 from here, too? Hello. One with faith. The voice is not supposed to be here. It is not the work of the designer. We must avoid these abnormalities, or they might spread to undermine the very fabric of our world. Wait, what voice? The voice of Elohim? Something strange has come into the world, like a distortion, like something that is not supposed to exist. A beautiful voice speaks within it. Bob. Hi, Bob. Okay. What are we talking about, Elohim? How far out can I actually go? Like, can I go into the water?
Go forward in an absence of space. Repeat. In the beginning were the words, and the words made the world. I am the words are everything. Where the words end the world.
Okay. Noted. Where the words end, the world ends. Part 2 of the certification program has now been generated. Part 2 has been designed to test the consistency of some of your outlier responses in the previous round. You'll be presented with a series of statements. Please indicate your agreement when or where appropriate. Yeah. Question 1 of 7. Since only animals can be persons, a machine could never be a person. Thank you, Clip. In the beginning were the words, and the words made the world. I am the words are everything. Where the worlds end, the world ends. You cannot go forward in the absence of space. Repeat. See, this is a very hard question. Not specifically this question, but this question in the context of the overarching question for this entire game. Because my initial reaction was to say, I'm going to broadly disagree, because machines would not, or something that is not human would not be able to contradict itself. And so by disagreeing, that would prove that I'm a human. But then we can literally train machines to emulate being human, to emulate disagreeing. So by disagreeing, I could still be a machine just emulating what consciousness looks like. I don't have an answer to this right now. Like, I'm going into this with my initial opinion being that what defines being alive is consciousness. Like, being able to be conscious, being able to make decisions, being able to think on your decisions and not just go based off of a formula. Can that be emulated? Absolutely, that can be emulated. But the hard part is discerning whether you're dealing with something that's being emulated or whether you're dealing with something that's actually true. And that's where it gets kind of scary. This is a very, very topical game, huh? What year did this come out in? I'm gonna go with my initial reaction in case they broadly disagree. A person is under no authority other than that to which they consent. That is true. 2014, 11 years ago. The quality of life of persons ought to be maximized. I would agree with that. Value is discovered. Yes, I actually would agree with that too. Persons deserve the talents they were born into. Ooh. I mean... yes? Define being born into a talent. Like... because, like, being, like, the way I'm thinking of it, like, being born into a talent is, like, just the way your mind works, because everyone naturally gravitates to things that they enjoy. So, you're going to get talented at the things you enjoy doing. So, yeah? The library of persons, or the liberty of persons ought to be maximized, yeah. Value is created. Oh, wait. Value is discovered, value is created. Isn't that the same thing? Is that not the same thing though? Value is discovered. No, wait, no, they're not the same thing. So, like, value is discovered, so that's like... discovering that plants exhale oxygen and inhale carbon dioxide, and so creating a plant farm is valuable in, like, a spaceship, because that will, like... I'm basing this off of a Doctor Who episode. I don't know why this is the first scenario that came to mind, but literally there's a Doctor Who episode. It was Matt Smith, and there is a ship that had a tree farm on it, and that's how the ship. Now this is science fiction, but like, it still makes sense logically. There's a tree farm, and that tree farm is how they were able to breathe in space, because the trees would output oxygen and input carbon dioxide, and so. That value is discovered because you don't create trees that are, or you don't create the fact that trees recycle oxygen. You discover that, versus value is created. Value of, like, the dollar bill or money, that is created. So both of those are correct. So yeah, value is discovered and value is created. Both agree to that. Thank you. Certification process is now complete. You will receive a notification when your user profile has been generated. Okay. I just realized it said when it is created. It didn't say it's going to, like, verify. It's like it already verified that I'm human. Interesting. Okay, hold on. Let's finish exploring over here. Because, like, there is a lot of open space. Like, a lot of open space. So, are those not the other worlds? Because, like, it's weird that, like, this, it's almost like the simulation is ending as we get out into the water, and that's like a... That's like a skybox, essentially. Oh, the door is locked. Okay, there's a locked door if we can find a key. We'll do the puzzles in a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and go on an ad break real quick, and then when we get back, we'll continue kind of exploring around this world and see what it has to offer. This game is cool. I am thoroughly enjoying this so far. I can definitely see what you mean, Clip, about it being like it hurting the head and more than just the how to solve puzzles. And I like that. It actually, the diversity is actually really cool in that aspect, because it's like you don't get tired because it's constantly changing how your brain is getting tired. Your brain, you go into a puzzle that's complicated and you're like, oh my gosh, my brain's getting overwhelmed by this puzzle, and then you come to one of those terminals and you read and you try to put together the theories and the questions and stuff like that, and then that's a whole different way of making your brain tired and think. And then while you're doing that, it refreshes your puzzle. So you go into the next puzzle and you're like, oh, I'm refreshed puzzly, but I'm really tired out theologically. And then you solve the puzzle and you're like, oh, okay, now I'm ready to like learn some more. Like I really like that. Like I like that kind of like back and forth. It's really it's a good brain teaser. Okay. Welcome back, everybody. And we're going to continue kind of exploring around World 2 here. We've solved one of the puzzles. We have found where the words end, and we have found a locked door, as well as we have apparently proven that we are human to the computer. Which, now that I think about it, how does the computer know we're human? An algorithm, or you would think. Like, is it actually an algorithm, or is it actually like someone like another human looking at the responses? So that once again, what the hi? Hello? Whoa, 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 whoa. Are you like recording number 23 version 01? Hello? Where'd you go? Woo! I hate technology so much with a passion. Okay. I don't know how much you missed, but there was like a hologram of another person that seemed to be like running around just like I was. I have no idea where they went, but I don't see them anymore. But was that like a memory, like in the archive, or was that like another, like, was it like a player on my friends list that was playing on the same time? I don't think anyone else on my friends list is playing Talos Principle right now. Are there? I'm actually looking on Steam real quick. Hold on. No. There's no one on my friends list playing Talos Principle right now, so that has to, like, that can't be. I mean, a recording is technically a digital memory. That is true. Oh, wait a second. This is like a defunct puzzle room. Oh, that was a recording of like someone else trying to like solve a puzzle? And this puzzle room no longer exists for some reason or another. Oh. Well, now I want to know why this puzzle room doesn't exist anymore. Just entropy, or is that another computer down there? Hello. This QR code has nothing on it. Someone do me a favor. I can't scan this QR code, but if someone can, scan this QR code and tell me what it is. Because I'm actually really curious. Because it has literally no text or nothing on it. So it has to be like some kind of Easter egg. Yeah, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Ooh, you're blinking purple. Hello. Wait, okay. Wait, I'm waiting. Okay, got it. Nice. loading library session. Searching for locally cached resources, and we got 3 more articles. Error.log. Cannot load archive. That day I often remember when from sleep I first awaked and found myself reposed under a shade on flowers, wondering where and what I was, whether whence thither brought and how. Error, unknown error. That was enlightening. The Human Machine, another one on Talos, actually. Topic number 3. Oh, but first, there are secrets everywhere, sometimes within our very words. I glimpse them, but my eyes cannot read them. How can this be? Uriel 4 V48 2. Okay, so it's Uriel 4 V48. I wonder if it's just a bug that it didn't show up, or why it actually made us scan it. There are secrets everywhere, sometimes within our very words. I glimpse them, but my eyes cannot read them. I wonder if it's because of the nature of the words they made it to where you actually have to scan it. That's interesting, because it's talking about secrets, and then you have to scan it to actually get to read it, which in turn makes it kind of a secret, because you have to go outside of the game to actually figure it out. One day you discover that you are not a human being, but a machine. Your life so far was real. No one controlled you or programmed you to behave in some specific way. Your physical and mental capacities are identical to those of an organic human being. But you were created in a lab. No one, except you, knows about this. Your family, your friends, they all think you are a regular human being like themselves. You could continue to live your life the way you have before, and nothing would change. How do you react? Pay specific attention to these questions. Does your concept of yourself change? Are you the same person you thought you were? Does your understanding of the world itself change? Do you reveal the information to others or keep it to yourself, and why? Oh, it's an essay. It's an essay topic. 1500 or 1500 to 2000. 1500 to 2000 words. The 26th is the final deadline. No extensions will be granted. Submit via email or... Oh, I love this. I'm not going to answer any of these questions because I am going to do something fun. Whenever I turn this series into videos for YouTube, I am going to make another... I haven't done this in a while, but I'm going to make another video essay. And that video essay is going to be answering this essay prompt. Oh, that's going to be fun. Because oh, okay. I love that. I love that. Okay. So... we will get back to that one in a while. Arrgh! Solutions.email. From Bob to 108 recipients. Subject, all these calm people are driving me mad. Have they all suddenly turned into Buddha or something? I don't know the world had such reserves of serenity. Though these latter-day Guatamas are at least being somewhat real. Guatamas? Are at least being somewhat realistic. You know what's even worse? These paranoid nutters who are building bunkers and collecting guns. What are they gonna do? Shoot something? Though I have to admit the overall response has been much better than I ever anticipated, to the point where I might be moved by the beauty of humanity if I wasn't such a grumpy old fart. This minority of total idiots is really messing up the final days. I was right. Something happened to Earth. Anyway, the reason I'm writing is because I refuse to believe in scenarios with absolutely no solutions. If we all put our heads together, we can figure something out. It'll be crazy, but crazy is better than dead. Crazy is what we do best on this planet. Crazy is what we do best on this planet. trees are glitching out again. There is like a lot of world here with... There's another recording. Are you leading me somewhere? What is this?
When I was a little girl, one of our teachers, Mrs. Higgins, told us to make a time capsule. Write letters to the future so one day we could remember what it was like to be children. I thought it was stupid, so I didn't do it, which I really regret. So, I guess I'm gonna make one now. Bury it in the archive instead of under a tree. I don't know if anybody will ever find it, but somehow it seems important to keep talking, to keep thinking, for as long as I can.
Interesting. So there's gonna be like audio recordings too. Wait, did I miss one? I'm gonna go back and look over in that area. I might have missed like something, because it definitely seemed like that recording was leading me to that audio recording. That audio recording is now in my inventory as well. Oh, AO1, AO2, AO2 extra? Time capsules. Oh, okay, so they're called time capsules. Audio recording time capsules. Yeah.